What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on the Honda 680. Gentleman brought it back to us. The fuel reader is not working properly, it just blinks. That tells me on this vehicle that we're not getting a signal from your fuel pickup, your fuel gauge that's in the tank. This one's actually very simple to do. I'm going to take just a couple of these pieces of plastics off. The assembly is right here. I actually bought a new one. Here's a new assembly from Caltrek. It's about $15 cheaper to order from these guys than it is from Honda, and you get a little bit faster. And it's literally the same product. So save the customer a little bit of money, save me a little bit of time. Like I said, I did get it from Caltrek. You can find them on eBay, actually. Amazon, I mean, they're all over the place cheaper than that, but I mean, obviously you get what you pay for, so you got to watch that on some instances. If you're buying one of these off of eBay, or your electronic part itself off of eBay. So with that being said, you're going to need a couple different things. Pin puller. This one's got some 10mm bolts holding the plastics together. So it all really depends on if you're spin apart, if you've taken it apart, and whatnot. So let's jump into it. Let's go and get this bad boy done. A lot of these just pop on. And like I said, there are some 10mm bolts that this gentleman has. Is holding all this stuff on. Everything else is just pretty much push pins. 10mm here. Alrighty. Worry on this side. Hopefully like the camera. That's done. Now in this little bucket right here, there's a couple push pins. Let's get them bad boys out. One. Now you can do this with a flathead, but these push pin pullers, you can get them anywhere. Hardware store or whatever. And they make the job so much easier. Alright. Are you kidding me? There is a push pin behind the plastic. Like how in the F did it ever like that? I bet you this is one of them Friday bikes. It's Friday, he wants to go home. Here, let's just put the pin behind the plastic. Make it fun for all. Alright, so I got that one loose. This one locks in place forward. This one's always been a little tricky for me, even though it just literally locks in place. There we go. Okay, take this off also, because there is a push pin here and a push pin here for the holder. I do apologize about the audio. My mics are messed up along with my camera. So okay. About to freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Okay. How to manhandle your ass. Okay. Now you're out of there. Alright. Now that we got those off, this bad boy should slide right off. Bad part about it too is somebody's already been in here messing with the plastics, or if they broke the plastics, it makes it so much harder to get off. All right, well, pull this little rubber grab it up, off, over, and here we are. This is the piece that we're trying to get to. It's an 8mm. Realistically, we might be able to get a little short one in there. Zing, 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 zing it off. So let's get to it. You really don't have to take any of these other plastics off. Just this top piece. These other ones, I was going to take them all off. That way it's a little easier for everybody to see. But, I mean, literally our part is right there. All right, 8mm, and let's keep rolling. Yep. All right, and we got me a shorty 8 on the ratchet wrench. All right, got my battery switched out. Let's go and pop these bad boys off. Wrong way. Trying to find some place that these will not fall off. Oh, there we go. I guess let me spin around over there and grab the camera and show you guys exactly what we're doing here. Yeah, all right. Well, here is your power cable coming from your pump. She's going to be plugged in right here. So make sure you get this unplugged. It is on a little clip right there, but it literally pulls right off. And then it's got a little clip right there also. That holds onto it. Pretty simple. Unbolts. And this is what we're working with right now. Dog it. But yep, I mean, how simple is that? It literally just, she pulls right out. Have to unplug the wire, and we can fish it out. So let's do that. Well, let's see if I can get in here so you guys can see. Wire unplugged. This rubber piece here you want to keep because that is the guard. I'll put that back on, get it out. Okay, fuel gauge. Get this off. And come on, baby. That's it. I mean, that's her. Oh, she is froze up solid. Oh my goodness. All right, well, that's the old one. Let's get the new one out. See if I can get on the other side. That way you guys can see a little better. And the kit does come with another ring. There is a little O-ring right here. And as you can tell, that was a little smashed up. So we're going to swap that out. Put that bad boy right there. We want to make sure that this is working properly. All right, this is the new one. Sorry, I had to cut the video a little bit. We want to make sure this is going to work properly. This is going to face toward the left side of the bike. So when you put it in, and what I usually do is you kind of just pay attention to it when you're pulling it out. It's only going to sit in there really one way. And that's it. That's it right there. Fits it very simple. Put your wire plug back on. Now there's a little tab that this sits in. It sits right in a little tab right there. She goes in here. And it's all good in my hood. Super simple. I mean, it don't get any easier than that. I mean, it does, but you always want to make sure also that the gasket down there sits properly. If it doesn't fit in there right, like if this thing doesn't sit down flat, then you know you don't have it in there correctly, because there's literally got little tabs that just locks it in place. All right, that's that. Put this back on. Actually, goes through here. Another thing also, now I'm kind of getting a little ahead of myself. When you're buying electrical parts offline, always make sure that your plugs are the same. Where's my old one? Let me see. Oh, right here. So you want to make sure your positive negatives are always on the same leads and that everything is identical. All right, well, we got that on there. Let's go ahead and plug it back up to the front. To a clip. All right. Rerun our wires and our clips. And I know working on ATVs, wiring is a pain in the ass. But you always want to try to make sure you put the wires back to where they were. I mean, I know engineers are a pain in the ass sometimes, and they do weird shit. But they do design them for a reason. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Actually, let me grab the camera first and I'll show you. Pause this for a second. Actually, you know what? No, I should be able to do it just like this. Okay. Now, when I first got this gauge was blinking because it wasn't reading any fuel. So let's see what it does now. Bang, bang, bitches. That's it, folks. I mean, pretty simple. I mean, not real hard at all.